remember, it was back to 2
Yep.
again.
Yep.
It makes me want to read.
Makes you want
And
to read.
yeah, it like it says, no, you're going to read.
It's not that you want to read.
I
It's
don't- yeah.
forcing
It's
you.
literally forcing
It's
you.
forcing you to read.
It's like the stupid test. We're going to give you the same answers every time.
Mhm.
We're just going to put them in a different order every time.
I like to use confusing language when I speak or write.
Maybe I fool everyone.
Maybe.
I mean, we may be the one person watching.
That's true.
Maybe.
I don't
That's
know.
possible.
It's the same thing, so it's got to be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's fine.
Um,
It's
fine.
chill.
Hi, everyone. It's fine.
Hi.
Everyone. See, one. Get it.
Ah.
Come on.
I see what
Ah,
you did there.
See what I did?
you're so funny. Was there a deposit made today?
No.
Shut up.
There was one made yesterday.
It's been a long day, people.
Has been.
Yep, I'm a has-been. That's how it works.
I'm a never was.
What?
Yeah.
I'm a has-bro.
What? Oh my god.
So you cost too much and are
I am, yeah.
consistently made with shoddier and shoddier materials?
I am.
Excellent.
I love that.
I get shoved in a plastic box all the time. It's what we do. What we do.
Precisely.
Books. Got books.
We have so many things this week.
Rob actually talked to us. I can't believe it.
It's too extra.
Oh,
That's fair.
Rob talked to us.
That's fair. Yay!
That's right. Saturday, I was texting back and forth with what I thought was Jess. And then when the person I was texting with referenced Jess, I was like, oh, I'm talking to Rob.
I
You know,
love that.
it's all the same. It's all the same. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Everybody
It's
is
fine.
the same.
It's fine.
Oh, man.
You never really know who you're talking to.
I rarely know anything.
Oh, anything.
It may not have been Rob. It could have been the AI.
No, it was one of the cats.
He set up his messenger for all the new Facebook AI stuff.
The newfangled.
The newfangled.
Newfangled AI.
Oh, man.
When AI reaches out to me and goes, "Hey," I'm like, "No."
No.
I keep seeing like in Facebook groups like the AI recaps, and I'm like, who is typing this weird? I was like, oh, I see.
Oh, yeah.
AI.
Yeah, I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
The first time I saw it, I got really confused, and I was like, what member of this group is being this weird? And then
It's on everything now. Like
Yeah.
even at work, right? Like WebEx and Teams and all that stuff. It has an AI thing in it, so it will, like
Everything has
kind
an
of
AI
record.
attached to it.
yeah,
I was fine with the closed captioning, but sure. But it takes all your conversation and then it like gives you the bullet points.
yeah. There's a big group chat that I'm in with like 50 people, and somebody had it do a recap, and it was honestly, it was really funny because this group chat is a lot of nonsense, and so it
Wow.
was really confused about what we were actually talking about.
Oh, I mean,
So
yeah.
that was that was
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah.
It was really dumb.
Well, I mean, it's what it does. Man, it's cloudy out there. All right. Anyway,
Eewee.
it's not supposed to rain anymore this week, is it?
It
don't
probably will end up raining.
Shh.
It's always what happens.
Yeah,
It never stops.
we are in Virginia. If you don't like the weather, just wait a minute.
Wait 5 minutes. God, every time it rains, I hear that from every single person who comes into the store. It's so funny.
At least the old people.
Yeah.
Back in my day.
That's all they got, man.
Yeah.
Leave them
The
alone.
old days.
Yeah, earlier today I said something and Tess was like, "Yes, you say that every time." And I was like, oh. I heard that consistency was key.
It's true.
And
It's true.
That's fair. I mean,
Yeah.
but you got to throw something in there every now and then. to
Gotta
keep 'em all
spice it up
apart.
sometimes.
That's how you get ulcers.
That's true.
It's fine. It's fine. Everyone needs a good ulcer.
Sure.
It's good for you.
Hard to disagree.
Teaches you something.
I mean, they usually keep you on your toes.
That's true. That is true.
So
Pros and cons list of ulcers.
mine's named Bob.
Oh,
Hate that for you.
I don't want to talk to mine, so I don't give it a name.
What?
Yeah,
You should give it a name.
Mm.
You should.
Damn you, Bob.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah, we're way off the rails already.
The other day, I actually made a decision in my life
Yeah.
that I actually took into account future Philip,
What?
Oh,
and it worked out pretty good.
you know what though?
I don't do that often.
No.
I'm saying right now, all the money you're making, that guy is spending.
Mhm.
I know.
I mean, I wouldn't do anything for that guy.
Bastard.
He's spending your money.
Actually, he got nothing to spend because
Well, when you
going to a house.
when you rebuild your whole house
That's right.
from the ground up, it gets expensive.
Mhm.
Now, future Philip may not be happy about all the hot dogs he's eating, but he kind of is. He kind of is. He likes his Sheets hot dogs. 2 for $1, man.
Brilliant.
Future Philip's eating a bunch of those. So, over on Route 10,
Mm-hmm.
that whole corridor over there, the gas was like 30 cents cheaper than over here.
Hmm.
And then this week it actually went up some, but the Sheets over there is still $2.69.
Is it because you have to go to Route 10 to get it?
I know that. I go to Route 10 all the time.
I know. Well, you live over there. You live in the woods.
but like it was a whole corridor. It was like $2.69 to $2.79.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never go over there.
If anyone's over on Route 10,
Gas is cheap.
you can get some cheap gas.
And this has been your old guy moment.
And if you need somewhat cheap gas, there's still a Taco Bell over there.
That stuff's not cheap anymore. There's no such thing as cheap fast food anymore.
Sheets. 2 hot dogs for $1, man. Come on. I just had this conversation with you. I just had this conversation.
You're right. You're right. I apologize. I'm wrong.
That's like I told you the other day. If you use the app,
Mm.
you can get free stuff. All right. Want to talk some books?
Okay, there were so many books this week. Like I took a giant stack of books home last night and I read almost all of them.
I'm glad you didn't pause in that statement. You said I took a giant, and I'm
Oh.
glad you didn't.
Stack of books home last night.
Pausing there would have been awful.
And I got through I took home 25 books. And I want to say I got through about 17 of them before my eyes got blurry or my vision got blurry. And I was like, I can't focus anymore. So I read most of the rest of them this morning. I've got 4 more I hadn't quite.
I
hit.
got through all 10 of mine last
Yeah.
night. I know,
Yeah.
right?
Those are so cool.
I don't think I've read 10 comics
Ever.
in a very long time.
Well, let's be honest. The momentum coming out of reading Transformers was
Ooh.
that was actually the first thing that I read.
Same.
Well, when I sat down to read comics, it was the first thing. We'll get to that. It's not the first thing we're going to talk about, but it was
Yeah.
literally the first thing that I read because
same.
I'm like,
The minute I got home,
and it literally has the best quote that Optimus Prime has ever said in his entire life
the one at the end.
at the beginning
Oh, at the beginning.
when
Okay.
he's fighting Megatron.
All right. I was partial and teared up at the end. Anyway,
I may spoil that line just because I'm an ass. Anyway, we're going to talk first about Supergirl number 5. Five, guys.
I showed the art on the first page to Phoebe last night. I was like, I haven't read a bit of this yet, but I already know I'm going to love this book because this is everything I want from a Supergirl book. And then it turned out it wasn't a Supergirl book.
It's a Super Pets book.
Oh, it was even
It is.
better than I thought.
This book was great.
Supergirl's barely in it, and I didn't care.
So this is how we basically start off.
I don't know if you've seen any of the TikToks with the rabbits when they're angry and they're like stompy, and they're really mad. Imagine that, but with superpowers.
Yep, that's what we get. So this Supergirl is actually a Super Pets team up.
Oh, and
So-
it's so good.
It really was the best.
Yeah.
It just was the best.
And it was the animals acting like you would think they were acting. Like Crypto's just having the best time, just happy to be there. And the bunny's like, should I fight him? I think I might have to fight him.
I think she likes me.
Yeah. Crypto's like, we're best friends. And she's like, I'm going to fight this dog.
So anyway, if you want a Super Pets book, this is it this week.
And then
It
in
is-
the middle of trying to save some kittens, Streaky's like, "It's time for a nap. I need to lay down. I've done too much."
So if you want a Super Pets book, it is a one-off.
It's so good.
It's basically 2 stories. So it's one story, but 2. Anyway,
I can't remember the bunny's name, but it's
I
Crypto
can't
and the
either.
bunny in the first story, and then it's what used to be Titano, and now he's Tiny Tano
Tiny
because they
Tano.
shrunk him down.
yeah. So it's
So,
Streaky.
It's Streaky and
Tano.
Tiny Tano, and oh my god, it was so good, so good.
It's funny. It was good.
Ah,
All right. Next up is Racer X #1 by Mark Russell. Now, I will say, I like Mark Russell's writing. It's great. If you don't care about Speed Racer, it's probably still not for you.
yeah, I read the first issue of Speed Racer and thought it was very good, but I don't care about Speed Racer.
Yeah. And
so
if,
I didn't grab this one.
if you like Speed Racer, you'll like this book. If you want to know more about Speed Racer and Racer X, you'll learn it, whether you like it or not. It just may not be for you.
And my favorite Speed Racer thing is the live action movie. So to me, this is a book starring the guy from Lost and Party of Five. I love the live action movie. It's the video game Wipeout on screen. I love it so much.
It is the least speed racery thing of all time.
Yeah,
But
well, that's why I like it so much because I
I mean,
really
it's-
the cartoon really wasn't for me. I didn't really like the cartoon. When
I mean,
was a kid.
the premise was there. It was all the tracks and stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
and see, that was part of the reason I liked it so much because the tracks were just
but
oh
yes,
physics doesn't exist. It's like a Fast and Furious movie with bright lights.
this is good. It's got good art. It's kind of the origin of Racer X, and we're going to continue that on to come out of the Speed Racer book. But once again, if you like it, it's good. If you don't like it, don't like Speed Racer, that's fine. It just may not be for you. I enjoyed it. I like Speed Racer.
I knew you would enjoy
I
it.
have a giant Speed Racer car.
Yeah.
With the stilts and everything.
Was John Goodman in it? No, okay. Just checking.
It did come with Chim Chim, though, I think.
Oh, really?
I think the car actually came
Was
with
there a
Chim
trunk full
Chim.
of candy?
Yeah, you could put Chim Chim in the trunk.
Okay.
It's up.
Oh
in the
man,
attic.
I forgot to take that one. I forgot to read that one. And
Well-
as I was reading books, I was like, I feel like I forgot something.
Well, so here's a book that I've been looking forward to, which is Blue Falcon and Dynamite. Now, as someone who has watched this cartoon years ago, I should have saw some of this coming. But instead, I decided to be really depressed at the end of this book.
Oh no.
It is actually really well done. The characterization of both of them is great. It's kind of a quick origin. So he's already started wanting to become Blue Falcon.
Okay.
So like his suit is made and all that. He just needs to finish off some parts.
Mm.
And that's kind of where we at.
Okay.
But then there's a catalyst that happens at the end of this that is going to basically push him over the edge to be the Blue Falcon.
Okay.
He was already going to be the Blue Falcon, but now he's a pissed Blue Falcon.
That was an angry blue.
Yes. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but if you've ever seen John Wick,
I had a feeling that's
You'll
where
have
this
an
was
idea.
going. I had a feeling. Yeah, I'm gonna read that tonight, I think.
but it was actually really well done. They do some things in the front that you're like, he's not even Blue Falcon yet, but they do a great job with his character of him playing off the.
That's what I want out of
Yep.
these. I want the characters that I remember from childhood, but I want a new twist and I want them to be updated. And like so far,
Yes. And I don't think this one's going to disappoint you. Like it
Yeah.
was really well done. I enjoyed it. I've enjoyed all of these.
the new issue of Thundercats that came out this week was fantastic.
The issue of Thundercats was phenomenal.
Space Ghost. God, Space Ghost was
God,
really
Space
good.
I don't understand that book.
Yeah, it's
Like,
so much better than it has any right to be.
Like I wanted to like that book.
Yeah.
And I was figured like when I remember when the first Ash Can came out, but
Yeah.
it just keeps getting better.
I thought I would read the first issue or two and then lose interest. And boy, was I wrong.
It's about family. The
Yeah,
whole book
it
is
is.
about family.
I need to read it.
It is so
It's-
much
yeah.
about family. It is.
It's fun action adventure stories that have so much heart to them that I was not expecting it. Yeah, I really love Space Ghost.
We don't have Space Ghost up here. This issue is the Batman Catwoman issue.
Yeah.
It's really well done.
The
though.
Space Cat Burglar.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was 100%.
It's the most fun issue of Batman I've read in a long time. There's 2 Robins and a monkey.
Everything we want.
And they're great. They're great. The Robins are great.
The kids and the monkey also. The issue that focused on the monkey. Oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
And that book is so good. All right. Next up is a new number 1 called Court. Children of the Corn. I mean,
This dang children.
This is Tom Taylor's new book. It is about the children of the Round Table. And I guess at a certain point, the world needs saving again. And it's time for someone to be chosen. And basically the sword and the stone rockets off.
Yeah, you don't have
into
to
the
go to the
sky.
stone. Stone comes to you.
Comes to you.
Yeah.
And this is basically going to be Tom Taylor's love letter to adults making very bad decisions, and we need someone to save us. That's what this is. It is heavily King Arthur based.
Yes.
Like so.
Except the weapons do not look like
No.
that era of weapon at all.
No,
but
they are.
But
I think they change with the times. So
Yeah.
not all the kids get a sword. Like one of them got a helmet. One of them got a stick.
yeah, he's like, why do I just get a stick?
I'm assuming he's Merlin.
I would assume as well.
So so the swords aren't, I mean, King Arthur, who is the redhead here, she actually has a magic size sword.
Yeah, it reminds me of the one that Wonder Woman has in Absolute Wonder Woman. I think it's going to change size depending on what she's got to
Yeah,
fight.
so it's really well done. I enjoyed the story. Once again, if you don't like Arthurian legend, this book may not be for you.
And like, I'm a sucker for that.
So am I.
Like, I was just looking through all the once and future back there today, and I was like, oh man, I need to reread this. It's so good.
But the art's great. It's going to be a lot of fun. All these kids coming together is going to be a lot of fun.
And this is a book that, like, it's targeted, I think, at me specifically, but I would feel very comfortable handing this to a 10-year-old.
It's what he wrote it for all ages.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, it's an all
feels
ages
like
book.
that.
Yeah, it's an all ages book.
I can tell it's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
Almost, I get the feeling it's going to be like swashbuckly kind of fun.
Yeah.
Which I haven't seen a book like that in a while. So I'm very excited to see where it goes.
I mean, I haven't seen enough of.
I'm pretty sure it's a limited series.
It's so it's starting off as a 6-issue miniseries, and Tom has said that he hopes he's got a ton of more stuff because I think he wants to make this a part of the DC universe as a whole.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Is what I think his overall plan for them.
Mhm.
What he wants to do is he wants to take this 6-issue series and then continue it. And every series he ages them a year.
Oh, that would be
Is
neat.
what he has scoped out.
Okay.
So they're this age now. If he gets to do the next series, they'll be a year later. The next
That would
series.
be
So
really
that's
cool.
kind of where he wants to go with this. Like I said, it was really good. If you don't like, once again, if you don't like Arthurian legend, it may not be for you.
It's probably not going to be for me.
There's also like a 4 or 5 page preview
Of Kanga?
of the Kanga middle grade graphic
Yes.
novel that I can't wait to read. God, it's so cute.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Yeah.
Kanga U, test and tournaments.
Yeah.
But anyway. They did get Lancelot's personality right.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Okay. Next up is Transformers 24.
You know, in 24 issues of Transformers, I think there's only been one that we haven't talked about. And that's probably my fault.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's probably a couple we skipped, but But they did a. So I thought. All right, first we're going to talk about the covers. So there's actually 2 covers. There's this one, and then there's the reverse of this cover. I mean, there's more covers, but the 2 main covers is this one, and then where Megatron is standing over Optimus. Because if you didn't read last issue, Optimus made a mistake and said one will fall. One's always going to fall. So I will say my favorite quote now of Optimus is actually in here at the beginning when he's fighting. Not
Isn't
at the
that
end.
a direct quote from the animated movie?
Not the one from the end of the last issue was, but not this one.
Okay,
No. Yeah, he's never told Megatron, "I'm going to beat you into submission."
okay. That's not the line I thought we were talking about.
No.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to just go ahead and tell you. Optimus tells Megatron, he goes, so you think I'm weak, but just because I care for others doesn't mean I can't beat you into submission.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah,
so
He flat
good.
out tells Megatron
Optimus. Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Wait, let's all get that tattoo.
That Yeah, I immediately sent that out to like 2 or 3 people last night.
Yeah, it was.
And they were like, "What?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. I'm just letting you know." But yes, he flat out said it to Megatron.
So this is the
He had
last.
enough of his crap.
This is the last of Daniel Warren Johnson's arc. This
Yep.
is his complete story come to an end. And I'll be honest, there's a moment in this with Starscream that I did not anticipate. I
didn't see them going there.
I didn't either. And it was one of those moments where I was like, it sort of like threw me a little bit. And then I was like, you know what? I get it. I want to have more Starscream backstory now. I want to know more about how he got from point A to point B.
They're definitely trying to make him a sympathetic character.
They are. They make him do so many things that make him irredeemable, and then they give him just enough backstory for you to go, oh no, you used to be somebody different. Yeah. And now you've been turned into a monster.
Yeah, like this page here.
Yeah. Theoretically, like Megatron made him into what he is.
Yes.
And I think that is probably what happened.
Well, that's what it seems like.
Yeah, and I want to know how we got here.
Because somehow Megatron is controlling him.
Yeah.
And we don't know how.
Yeah.
I mean, we may get there. We may.
Yeah. Yep. There's some
brutal scenes in
I was
here.
about to say the exact same thing. Some of the fight scenes are absolutely. If these were people and not robots, this would have needed a red bag on it because it is gruesome.
Yeah. So over half the book is a Megatron Optimus battle.
Yeah.
Over half the book.
Yep.
It's split up, but over half the book.
Yeah, they fight a lot. And one of Optimus's arms is barely functioning.
Well, yeah, because they just made it for him.
Yeah, they made it for him, and it doesn't have a casing. It's just a bunch of tubes and wires and a hand. Yeah.
It's just a hand.
God, that.
I know.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's really good. This has been one of my favorite titles for the 2 years it's been coming out.
Yeah. And I hate to say it, but I think it's only going to get better.
I think so too, man. Like Kirkman and Dan Moore coming on as a team. I didn't think I could like the book anymore, but
I didn't think so either. But
unless it takes a weird left turn, I think it's going to
imagine.
just get better somehow.
Well, I think the art contrast, right? Because the artist on this is basically drawing similar to Daniel Warren Johnson.
He's mimicking.
Yeah.
Whether it's just his style or if he's mimicking, I'm not sure. But
yeah.
The first issue where the artist changed, I didn't notice.
You didn't know, right?
It's so similar.
But the Dan Moore taking over, it's going to be a drastic change.
Yeah, it's going to be a much more sleek looking book.
And so I'm wondering if that's the point where we start getting more into, because they start repairing themselves now.
Right. And that's what I'm wondering is if we're going to get a little bit of a time jump where they've had time to really bathe in some Energon and really get cleaned up and
that's my assumption.
And look new. That's my hope. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my assumption is they're going to do that. So, but anyway, this book has been a mess. I was so excited to read it because I mean, I've said it on here and I've said it to Tommy 100 times. The one problem I had with this book is I never got like a moment where it felt like we were ever winning.
Yeah, it was
Like there was
like-
never
yeah.
there was never a moment where the Autobots actually had a win. And I just needed a win. Like it was issue 22, I think,
Yeah.
before we got a win. Because it was just all downhill hill from there.
Yeah.
Not really sure we got a win with this.
I would say
I mean, we did. Like, for me, it was enough of a win, right?
We've got a nice point to move forward.
Yes.
And I think the Decepticons are going to take a back seat maybe for a minute and sort of because everybody's
got to regroup.
has gotten just brutalized. So everybody needs a minute to recuperate because I feel like, and I might be wrong here, but I feel like Megatron's gun arm got wrecked during that fight.
Yeah, there was a lot of
I
things.
think
that got
it
wrecked.
did. Yeah.
My other favorite part is when Devastator looked at Bruticus and said, "Quit whining."
Yeah. Bruticus is like, oh, it hurts.
Yeah, quit whining. You're a big
Devastator's like,
baby.
yeah, we all hurt.
Quit you whining. It's funny.
Like with a name like Bruticus, you shouldn't be such a baby.
I like the fact that they made Bruticus a baby.
I
Like,
kind of do too. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Like, had those vehicles grow and all that, but I like the fact that they made him into
Like a big sissy.
a big
kinda.
whiny baby.
Like he's a big giant monster, and
Yeah.
he's just like, oh, it hurts.
yeah.
Hello?
The computer's trying to talk to you.
Yep, sorry about that.
Can you answer that, please?
No.
It's reboot.
Yeah, I did. I
Reboot.
see it.
Reboot.
Oh, it must be updating. It won't work ever again.
Nope.
Sucks for y'all. I'll go home and never think about it again.
Don't even.
Just saying. All right. So everyone talks about a different Batman book. This is by far my favorite Batman book, which is Batman Dark Patterns. It is everything that I want in a Batman book, which is him being the detective.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is it's a 12-issue series. Each storyline has been 3 parts. And they have been 3 separate parts up until now. And now we bring those first 9 issues together. So if you only read the first 9 issues, you can stop and move on with your life and never look back. But we now are going to bring each part from those 3 parts, and it all comes together here. So
I'm so excited.
it was amazing. I didn't think this book could get any better, and then it did.
Wow.
It just flat out in one single issue got better. I mean, last issue was a good growing point for Batman because we had 3 issues of him fighting a fake Red Hood.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of it, he goes, "Boy, I screwed that up." That was basically how that went in. He goes,
Yeah.
"I made this worse.
Mhm.
I went in to save this whole area and I made it completely worse.
Yep.
If I'd have just stayed home." And the writing of this book and the stories of this book has just been phenomenal.
Mhm.
Like it's
Dan
been-
Waters is
it's been so good.
writer.
Yeah.
So I for one will be very sad when this book ends. But when it comes, if you haven't been reading it, if you like Batman, when it comes out in the trade, I highly recommend this book.
Yeah, I think that's
Highly.
a trade that we'll be.
Well stocking.
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
stocking a lot of them because I think we're all going to talk about it a lot.
Yeah, it is just.
And whenever
amazing.
somebody's like, "What's a good Batman book?" We've got something new to give them.
This is going to be the book.
Yeah.
Like if someone ever comes in and goes, "Where should I start?" This
This
is
is it.
where you start. This is absolutely who Batman is.
Mhm.
And you still have Alfred in here because it's more of a year 1, 2-ish
Yeah.
type situation. So you still have everything out there. So he's still learning and growing, but his superpowers, he's smart and has money.
Yeah.
Guess what? He's smart and he has money. Right?
Yeah.
So
Wish I had those superpowers.
yeah, me
Right?
too. I've already had that conversation.
Honestly, at this point, either one of them.
Right? Just one.
If
though.
I could be smart or have money, that'd be fine.
I take the money.
I think I would take the money. I would take the money in an instant. That's terrible.
Like, I'm not Batman smart, but I think the money would do me more good to be a little dumber than have the money. I'm just saying.
It's true.
I too could have my own small island in the middle of somewhere.
I would love that.
But anyway, if you want a Batman book, Batman. This is Batman.
That's Batman.
He's quite good.
It's that's why I was excited about Batman #1
Mhm.
because it's Batman.
Yeah, and I had forgotten this when we talked about it, but you know, the fact that the new Batman run, each issue is a self-contained story.
Yep.
Like, I'm certain there's going to be threads that weave in the background, but it
Yeah,
feels
that's-
like he's writing the comics that we read as kids, but you know, updated for
Right.
modern times. So like, you can just grab issue 4 of Batman and read it and enjoy it without reading the first 3.
Yeah, I think his threads is going to really be the background characters, right? Like
Yeah.
his threads are going to be what is Vandal Savage doing to Gotham
Mm-hmm.
as the commissioner, right? Like, which we
Yeah.
really haven't touched on a whole lot since that all went down,
Right.
right? Like, you got his other books, but like, Vandal Savage won, he's commissioner. We're just going to move on now. So I think that's going to really be where your background stories
Yeah.
are, right, on that book.
And Tim is the Robin in this book,
Yes!
which makes me unbelievably
I'm
happy.
so
The ending of that book made me laugh.
Yeah.
Yes!
I will be honest.
I'm so
So there's a
excited.
beginning, middle, and an end, but the last page looks like it's going to set up the next issue.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you don't need it to read the next issue. So you can just read #2 and move on with your life, which is also a great thing. Where do you want to go first?
I'm gonna get the issue first.
Okay.
We'll go to full issue. All right. So if any of you have been listening to me talk since February,
For years.
I've
I've been
been-
listening to you talk for years.
it's true. It's true. I've been talking about Ignition Press. So some of my favorite people in comics started a publishing company called Ignition Press, and this is the first book from Ignition. It is
It's murder.
it is in fact murder. So the story itself in this particular issue is not my jam at all. It's a very violent book. It's about a podcast that the first season of the podcast ends sort of like
In a
Not-
murder?
no, well,
Murder?
it starts in a murder and then it ends with like the whole podcast is them deconstructing this murder and going over all the evidence and like as these podcasts do, and then you get to the end of it and then nothing is really figured out.
Oh, so it's the book version of 48 Hours.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like nothing happens, and then suddenly a season 2 pops up, and people are like, "Ooh, maybe they have figured out what happened." And then within 30 seconds of you listening to the podcast, you go into a murderous fugue state and kill whoever is around you. So,
Oh, so it is 48 Hours, but it
Yeah.
kind of looks.
so that is the premise of the book, and the main characters in the book. It's a group of professional women in their it seems like late 20s.
I will tell
Maybe.
you, the cover gives off Lady Killer vibes a lot.
It does, and I think they did that on purpose, honestly.
It does. I looked at it and I'm like, Lady Killer?
But if this had just been about the podcast and the murders, I probably would not have enjoyed it as much as I did. It was these I think it's 5 main characters. There's 5 of them, and they're all these professional women who are friends, and their dynamics are fantastic.
Because they do say the women like the murder podcast.
And I think that might be one of the reasons why I think this book is going to do well, is because it's gonna hit a crossover appeal that a lot of comics don't hit. But beyond just talking about the comic, I want to talk a little bit about Ignition. They are doing some really interesting things, and I
I don't
watched.
want to listen anymore. I'm going to put these in.
I watched a podcast earlier today that I watch every Tuesday about the comic book industry, and Philip Sablick, who's one of the founders of Ignition Press, was on there today, talking about like why they decided to create this publishing company. And a lot of it was these guys would sit around at cons and whatever, and they would talk about the problems in the industry and like, God, we wish somebody would do something about these things. And then they were like, why don't we do something about these things? Why don't we figure out a way to pay creators a living wage so they can have health insurance and live like normal people? And then at Comics Pro, which I've talked about before, I got to talk to Leah Williams, whose book comes out in 2 weeks. Actually, you're flipping through her book. We got some ash cans from Ignition today. So Voyeur is Leah's book. It's an erotic art heist thriller.
When this comes out, I have the 1 in 5. It's a Tula Latte.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah,
Heard.
just so you know.
I know now.
I sent that. Yeah.
I
So-
saw
you
the
know.
email.
Yeah.
I saw the email.
One of the
That's the
interesting
important thing here, people.
One of the interesting things that Ignition is doing is that instead of doing a lot of incentive covers, we get an A cover, a B cover, and then a 1 in 5 incentive cover. And then the 1 in 20 incentive for this particular book was branded earplugs so that you can protect yourself from the podcast, which I think is an unbelievably clever piece of marketing. I love little stuff like this, and I think a lot of people do as well. So if you buy a copy of Murder Podcasts, if you're one of the first 20 people to buy Murder Podcasts, you'll get some branded earplugs.
Philip, I'm speaking to you at this point, though. Don't become Valiant, where they give us really cool stuff.
Well, see, Valiant stuff was just willy-nilly, and it wasn't tied to anything.
Look, I still
really.
have my Dr. Tomorrow baseball, man. Leave me alone.
I know. I've got my. I don't remember. It was a squishy rock. I can't even remember what it was for. But the way that they've tied these marketing things.
Yes, this
in-
is ingenious for the podcast.
Yeah,
Yes.
but the way they've done it is that's the incentive. Like when I order 20 copies of this, I can order a pack of these to theoretically give away or try to sell or whatever, which I think is a really interesting way to do cool marketing stuff like this. Because instead of sending it out to everybody, including the people who aren't going to care about it, only the people who are actively going to use them as a sales tool are going to order them.
Right.
So I think it's clever marketing. It's a cool thing. And I'm going to do everything I can to use them. And then tomorrow we'll also have these 3 ash cans, and I've seen there's a few more coming in the next few weeks for future books.
Don't look. It's a Voyeur.
So one of the things I really like, let me see one of these ash cans real quick. One of the things that's really interesting about these is that the back page tells you, how do I buy this? Because they're aiming these ash cans at the folks who maybe aren't so familiar with comic books. Like these are giveaways. So like the people that would pick them up would read it and be like, oh, that's cool, and have no idea how to acquire them. But the back page tells you all of the various ways that you can acquire them, which it's some of the best free advertising for comic shops that I've seen in a long time. Anyway,
And it's an ash can.
and it's an ash can, which Philip is a big. If it's an oddly sized book, an ash can, a treasury edition,
Mine.
if it's one of those weird Chris Ware cubes,
I love my Chris
Yeah.
Ware stuff.
But anyway, you will hear talk a lot more about Ignition Press as we go forward. Voyeur is the book I'm really looking forward
Yes.
to.
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we all are.
I talk.
yes.
We're
The other
very
two,
excited.
I'll be honest, the other two are horror
Yeah.
based.
Deluge is a Cullen Bunn horror book, and let me tell you, I've read a lot of Cullen Bunn horror books.
And here's
And
the thing.
They're good.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be
Cullen
very
Bunn.
good.
I've never
Yep.
actually read a book that I didn't like his writing. Once again, I read it and I'm like, wow, this is really great writing. It's
So-
not for me.
There's another book that's coming out that it looks like it's I can't remember. It's a cosmic horror type book called Roots of Madness, but it's by Stephanie Williams, and it's going to be amazing. I'm really excited for that book. I think we're gonna get the ash can for that in 2 weeks when we get Voyeur. So anyway, come in, get some ash cans, pick up Murder Podcast, get your earplugs. That's my pitch. I just really like Ignition. All of the ideas behind Ignition Press, also the folks behind it, the people that have created it, are some of like the people that have brought us some of the best books of the last 25 years. It's Jamie Rich, who was at Oni Press when Scott Pilgrim came out. It's Philip Sablick.
Jamie Rich has done all kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then Philip Sablick, who brought us Somebody's Killing the Children, Berserker. Philip was
Boom. He was Boom.
He was Boom for a long time.
Not to sell other people at Boom short, but
yeah, but man, and he's one of my favorite people in publishing. I'll be honest. Every time I get a chance to talk to him,
if you need someone to give a speech, it should be Philip.
He is one of the best speakers that
I don't know if I've seen anyone better than him in the industry.
And not in this industry. No,
that's what I mean. No. In this industry,
he is honestly,
there's no one better than Philip.
Yep.
At all.
Yeah. So,
and I guarantee you that everyone has a stack of comics that has Jamie Rich's name.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah,
because he is edited. He has been an independent editor forever too. So he has done a ton of stuff.
And then the third guy, whose name I cannot remember right now, and I apologize, but he's a Hollywood guy, and he's sort of, from what I understand, and I may be wrong here, he's sort of the guy that got the funding put together so that they could do this at the level that they wanted to do it, to make sure the creators got paid properly, and that everybody's
understanding.
Yeah, and then everybody's vision got to come to fruition in a way that was not just exciting for us as comic book fans, but exciting for them as comic book creators. I can't remember if it was Leah or Stephanie said that this is the first time they felt like they were human beings when pitching a story or when talking about
Leah.
Was it okay? Yeah. And which that is insane. You know, you work in the industry. Well, I guess it's kind of true in any industry.
Yeah, it's kind of,
people are just kind of like, you're a cog in the machine. I don't really think too much about you. And that's where I think Ignition's going to be different. They're going to treat their people like people.
Are you still talking cog?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. I will stop now.
Oh my God.
I'm the accidental PR arm of Ignition Press today.
This is funny. Cogs. I am Cogs. All right. You can pick this up tomorrow, though. He talked about Ash, but this you can pick up.
Yeah, you can pick
somewhere.
Up tomorrow, too.
Somewhere tomorrow. And Ash. This you got to buy, though.
You do.
We would love to take your money.
Tess wants to take your money.
I want to take your money. Get it in writing. I want it.
Man, we have almost made it to 45 minutes.
Yep.
Look at us go.
Yay.
Well, thanks everyone for joining.
Yeah. We said all the things that we need to say.
Lots of stuff coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, this is the
Lots
biggest
of
week
books.
that I've seen in a long time. And
Absolute Batman is out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So even though I talked about a different one. Absolute Batman's out. There's a ton of books out. So please go out, grab a whole bunch of books. There's tons of stuff. The new Punisher Red Band is, I haven't read it yet because it's in a bag and I got to take it out of it. It was effort.
That and like our book showed up kind of late yesterday.
It did show up late.
Philip got
I got
some of the books, but not all.
I got everything from Lunar.
He didn't get any Dark Horse or Marvel.
Nope.
Or IDW.
But
New Godzilla tomorrow as well.
Number two,
which is
number 2 of the superhero book.
Yeah, it's the Kaisei era. Yeah, Kaisei era of
I'm
Godzilla.
not even going to butcher that.
Yeah, it's an interconnected world, and I was talking to somebody about this the other day about how I think it might have been Tess.
It was probably me.
About how I really expected these Godzilla books to sell like crazy because they're so good. But because of all the stuff going on with Marvel and Godzilla and DC with Godzilla, I think they've diluted the market a little bit and there's too many Godzilla books.
Probably.
But I think around issue 4 of these, after Marvel and DC are kind of done with their current Godzilla stuff, I think people are going to realize, oh, there's some really good Godzilla books that I missed.
When they're Godzilla'd out.
Godzilla out.
All right, then, folks. That is it. We have reached our time in 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone. We will be back next week, and we will do this again and talk more stuff.
Yay!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Maybe if I can hit this end stream. Bye, everyone. See you later.
Yeah!
Bye.
And I got to do it again. Again with the
Like this
buttons.
so hard.